he's also saying he's going to end misdemeanor charges in New York, which is crazy. Says Democratic mayoral frontrunner Zohran Mamdani and his comrades at the Democratic Socialists of America, they're communists. They want to wipe out all misdemeanor offenses in New York, which is crazy. I think he's got a lot of power over the NYPD about enforceability and stuff like that. So he might be able to do a lot here. In his most recent platform, the group blasts policing and detention as instruments of class war, which is, of course, they're communists. So they want to get rid of the classes, even though the communists create the biggest classes and divisions of capital and resources of any entities, right? They just create oligarchies for themselves, and demand an end to what it calls the criminalization of the working class survival. For all the working class to achieve collective liberation. What is this crap? Collective liberation? We must constrain, diminish, and abolish the carceral forces of the state, from prisons and police themselves to their manifestations in all forms throughout society. On the campaign trail, Mamdani has repeatedly called the police to stop focusing on what he says are non-serious crimes. Police have a critical role to play, but I guess only for major felonies. He doubled down on this. He also wants to legalize prostitution, which is part of, I think, the Democratic platform now. And it says on the campaign trail, because they basically want everything legal, you should be able to chop your children's genitals off if you're a substitute teacher. You're just like, hey, everybody, I'm here just for the day. Anyone want to transition? Like, yeah. All right, just sign this form for us. I don't buy it for a second that he is moderated on any of these policing questions. And it's crazy. So again, the silver lining in this whole Mamdani thing is that if he gets elected, I think is going to rattle the whole country. People will go, what the heck? And he eliminates misdemeanors in New York. Misdemeanors are most offenses. All right. They're the most of them, disorderly conducts. The most domestic violences are misdemeanors, and, petty drug crimes, petty thefts, burglary, assaults, urinating in public. Like, these are all misdemeanors. So he's only going to prosecute the sex offenders or something, the felonies, the people who are like transporting, selling narcotic drugs. But even them, aren't they giving them basically no penalties and letting them out without having to post cash bail or bond? I mean, it's ridiculous.